Developing tonight, Chicago police are looking for a group of people who attacked and killed a man in Humboldt Park shortly after the Puerto Rican Day Parade on Saturday.
His friends say he grew up in the neighborhood but moved because it turned too violent. WGN's Patrick Elwood now live with the latest tonight. Pat.
Terrible, cruel irony there, Ray. Good evening to you, Lourdes, as well. CPD treating this, no doubt about it, with the highest priority, saying they do have some good intel, some good tips, and the mayor weighing in on this tonight as well, saying those who are responsible will be hunted down. The signs read, "Rest in peace," and "You are a beautiful soul, taken too soon." Part of a bigger display of remembrance for Giovanni Arzuaga, killed Saturday night. Sean knew him well.
This was my homie. He was more than just a friend. I looked at him as like a big brother.
City cameras capturing the crime that started with a minor traffic accident. The car, Arzuaga and his companion and mother of their 2 children, is rushed by a group who then proceed to pull her out from behind the wheel. Things quickly go from bad to worse. And while detectives were back in the neighborhood tonight, their boss, Chief of Detectives, Brendan Denahan, described the chain of events earlier today.
They are seen hitting and beating the woman who's the driver of the vehicle and then eventually dragging her out. What the video doesn't show is there was a shot discharged at some point, and you can't see it in the video, and it appears when the female gets struck. And then the male comes out, and he's almost on top of her. And then you see that second suspect clearly just holding a gun, shooting him in the head, almost execution style.
The ambush takes place at the intersection of Division and Spalding, and only hours after the Puerto Rican Day Parade, held in the same area. The mayor today calling what happened horrific.
It wasn't just one person, but there were others who were standing by, who dragged that poor woman out of the car. The individual, the man who was killed, literally used his body as a shield, and he paid for that with his life. It's a horrific statement. It's a horrific statement about those men who are involved in that. I don't believe that they are typical by any stretch of young black men in the city, but it's horrific nonetheless.
Late this afternoon, a high school friend came to pay tribute to Giovanni. Sean says he had moved out of this neighborhood to escape the violence and just came back to visit Saturday night.
And he was just a real nice dude. Like, we even lived next to each other. You wouldn't expect this to happen to him, especially living out in Schaumburg area.
Is that where he's from?
Yeah, no, he's from over here. His parents live over here, but we all moved back that way to, have a better life.
Moved back there, came back there to visit, moved to Schaumburg for a better life, Sean says. The 25-year-old companion who was with him last listed in critical condition. We're live at the police station at Belmont and Western. Patrick Elwood, WGN News, Lourdes and Ray, back to you in the studio.
Okay, I will take it. Thank you, Patrick. An infant hurt in a